Good morning, dear cloud surfers, you beautiful beings. How are you today? I'm sitting here at a gas station, a petrol station, a refilling station, waiting to get some benzene, some gas for those in the United States. I don't know what other things it's called in some other countries. Maybe it'll come to me all of a sudden in the middle of this video and I'll just blurt it out like some weird kind of multilingual Tourette's. I had a really interesting thought cloud just float through the sky, and I wanted to share about it. It had to do with energy working through matter. And it basically said this: the complexity of the matter forms a crystallization, basically. So the more simple the matter, like let's just take hydrogen for example. Okay, hydrogen is number one. As far as I know, it has the fewest number of atomic particles. Atomic particles, yes, those are the words that we're looking for. Now, hydrogen having the fewest number of atomic particles at 2, if I'm not mistaken, would mean that that the energy emitted from that atom as nothingness works through isness would be unable to be concentrated in any direction. Why is this, do you ask? Because it's just made up of 2 particles. It has only one dimension. It has just like that, and everything else, once the energy moves through it, it explodes. That's why the hydrogen bomb is such a huge, giant, crazy thing. That's why our sun making helium, I think it is. I think it compresses the hydrogen to the point that it becomes helium, which is a really, really crazy thought. But compressing it like that and then igniting it, that's why our sun is so bright, It's this instant transfer of infinite formlessness through infinite form. It's this really quick recycling of energy through matter. So then the rest of the cloud said something like this. It said that that the complexity of matter is meant to be broken down, and we can see this in all kinds of different things. We see carbon sequestered in a fallen tree, and then that fallen tree gets burned, and the resulting gases which go up into the atmosphere are carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide. Well, carbon monoxide then I would assume would get broken apart in some way into carbon and single oxygen atoms, and there we go, we have it breaking down. Now eventually, in order for the universe to continue going, we have to have this complete degradation of matter into nothingness, and this is the Big Bang, which which perhaps we think of only having been once, but perhaps the Big Bang is happening like this, and it's just our perception that is taking each time we live a complete life in a heartbeat. We live a complete life in a heartbeat, and all of time passes, and then the universe goes back to nothingness again, and then boom, it comes back out again and expands again. We think that our lifespan of 80 years or 100 years or whatever it's going to be in these forms, we think that is the actual life, but maybe that's just what we're picking up on. You dig? Yeah, good? All right.
Are you hot, cold?
No.
You make it comfortable for you, brother.
I'm
always hotter than everybody.
I am chilling. Chilling good. sometimes it's not so bad to be. I'll get over to the right. Ah.
Sorry, I thought it was
No worries.
good deal.
You want to say hi, Wesley?
What's up, man? We're gonna have a freaking wonderful day. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yes, we are. So yeah, that was a really interesting thought cloud. Oh, so the cloud went on to then espouse the brilliance of the structure of resulting forms that come from different elements attaching to each other. And it's like it makes this oh so multifaceted diamond, which, I mean, really it does, since the little models you made of molecules when you were in school, or the models maybe you made of atoms when you were in school, like, yeah, not molecules, but atoms. That is like literally what this entire universe is made out of. You know, another thing, there's no empty space out here. I'm not touching air right now. And I'm not only touching air if I move my hand like some weird possessed dog scratching at the door. I'm always touching what we call air. And what is air? Is it really all that much different from what we're made of? No, not really. It's just got less form to it. It's the formless void. Everything was formlessness. And then God said, "Let there be light." And there was. And it was good. Except he didn't say it so nice like that. What he said in Hebrew was, Yehi or, light be. Yeah, he wasn't going to wait around for the light to come along. So, this amalgamation of atoms gives multiple facets to everything made up of atoms. So everything that we say exists. I don't know why I did the air quotes thing there. It wasn't really necessary. But with those multiple facets, it's able to take the energy that courses within and direct it into specific realms, if you will, of spatial relationship and of consciousness. Imagine. So then perhaps if a person is doing stuff unconsciously, what's really happening is that their light is being directed into whatever realm is their focus at the time. So you may be flipping burgers and thinking about going and, you know, hanging out with your girlfriend after work or something, and none of your energy, none of your light, none of your intention is going into the food that you're doing, and then maybe you burn the burgers. I don't know why I chose burgers for that example, but here we are. And
life's a funny thing sometimes.
Life is a funny thing, but what is life anyway, you know?
You never know.
Is it a struggle or is it an adventure? I think that I am going to move. I'm making a motion that my first declaration as king of the world will be, look at life as an adventure, not a struggle. It's not like it's just a single long play record. When it gets to the end of the record player turns off, like an old record player. You know, sometimes it's almost like one of those auto reverse record players that just goes.
What my old man taught me was, if you basically can get back to your childhood, if you can think like a child, get to the pure of your soul, you will be a happy person with yourself.
Yeah.
Once you get you get this right here, then everything here is right. Then life is just one perfect flow.
Yes. Wise man.
That's what my old man taught me.
Beautiful. And on that note, I'm gonna let Wesley close out that video there.
Peace, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Oh, look at it.
Wonderful light.
Shalom, shalom, salam, salam. Peace. Love you.